Greetings, fellow Peck members. My name is OpenHero, and welcome back to the Shadow Castle series. Now, this is mostly just an update video. Of course, I still have a lot of work to do. I do plan on doing one live stream where I'm going to be working on this project while basically talking about all the things that I have to do in the near future, especially with my new schedule coming up. So you can obviously see that I made a lot of new changes to the tower. Of course, I added a very top floor, which is home to one cell, of course, food, water, and a whole bunch of chains, which I am actually glad that they added to the new update because I think it's just a perfect timing of coincidence and stuff like that. Now, even though that I have done a lot of work on the tower so far, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Of course, mostly I focused on the top and very bottom floor. You can see right here that I have what appears to be a platform of some sorts. It is actually supposed to be an elevator, or a lift, whatever, however you like to call it. Of course, the way that I have designed it, it's been very hard trying to get this thing to actually work. But the way I designed it was, yeah, trapdoors go ahead, open up, and basically close you inside the elevator itself. And it also acts as a platform, so that way you're able to easily just go ahead and walk in and out of the elevator. So you may have a hard time seeing it right now, but of course I did go ahead and mark several layers of flooring, which of course I do plan on adding really soon, but some of it I might just go ahead and leave out for specific reasons. Of course, you can see that the center is not exactly covered. I don't really plan on covering it because, again, I do have plan on having another platform right there. But the important thing is not about the top and about the platforms. It's actually about these guys. That's right. I went ahead and spent my time creating all of that. It is a pain in the neck. So going down to the bottom floor, thank you. Um, you'll be able to see that I have a specific section hollowed out, which at the current time of recording, I actually have all the sections hollowed out. Of course, you can see where all the stone is and everything else like that. All that is gone. It is being filled in with cobblestone as we speak. Of course, I do plan on putting up staircases so that way each and every single floor has access, and so on. Just makes life a lot easier for me to have all the cells easily accessed on each and every single floor. However, I am going to have to figure out how I'm going to be putting my limitations on each and every single floor, just so that way I am able to, keep it dungeon wise. So, anyways, walking out here, you can easily see that I added a second layer of walling around the entire dungeon tower. This is actually supposed to be an extension of the building itself. I'm supposed to be closing everything in, and the floors that I had planned out over here, as you can see on the other side, are supposed to be lining up exactly with the exterior extension. Of course, the dungeon tower is still going to be extended. I just have a lot more work that I need to do. And if we go out to one of the floors over here, you can see that I have an open space. I have to take care of that. That if I go all the way over here into the corner, you can easily see that I have been working on the tunnels as well. Yes, if you remember at the beginning of the series, I said that each and every single section of the castle was connected by an underground tunnel. And of course, one section is connected. Um, I did put a little bit more work into the tunnel than I did into anything else. Of course, I had a lot of hollowing out that I need to do, a lot of cave filling, and it was a pain in the neck. It seriously was. It took forever for me to go ahead and just get that tiny little section out. Of course, I made it so that way I can have direct lines and I can have switching lines. Of course, the direct lines go straight to the center, and the switch lines go straight to, well, from one spot to the next. They could go from the center to another spot, or from one spot all the way over to the other side of the entire kingdom. Uh, I honestly don't know what that part is, where I have the cross lanes and everything else like that, or cross tracks. Right now it's just there just to go ahead and represent. Hey, go in this direction and go in that direction. Of course, I'd take one of the sides out. But the way I designed is that 3 blocks high, of course, I'm able to easily jump on here if needed, so it just makes life a lot easier. Now, going back to the dungeon tower, if I go all the way over to the other side of it, you can see that I have another tunnel hollowed out. Of course, all these areas are going to be blocked off from the cells themselves. I might take them out. I might take those specific cells out just so that way I'm able to, you know, kind of make it look a little bit more realistic and prevent anyone from being able to escape. Of course, throughout the tunnel, you're able to see that there are a few caves open. I have to fill those into. Uh, this tunnel, of course, leads all the way over to the mines where resources can be easily transported between the castle, the dungeon, and the mine itself. Of course, I do have rails going straight up. Of course, they're not finished right now, mostly worried on the dungeon itself and this section of the transportation system. This is also that way I am able to easily have everything connected and being able to move from one spot to the other in no time at all. So, like I said, I did have a lot done with the top of it. However, there was one thing that I found very special about the distancing and the height between these two towers. Now, the weird thing that I want to go ahead and discuss is the fact that this tower is, even though it's supposed to be a lot taller than the dungeon tower to represent importance, and of course, I would just say a center of mass within the entire project as a whole. It's supposed to be in the main section. I am actually able to use the wings in the game to go ahead and glide from one section of the tower to the other tower, or sorry, from one tower to the other tower. And this proves to be something that I want to focus on a lot, especially for the next couple of stories that I am making within the series. Um, Mostly because of the fact that I want to be able to make sure that silent hunting is something that I can apply to animals and characters in the story themselves. Basically, not having to flap their wings and make a crap ton of noise, they could just glide over. Of course, you can see that there's still a lot of empty space within the foundation, and that I need to clear those mountains, or at least trim them down to a certain size, just so that way it makes life a little bit easier. But of course, at the corners, I am supposed to be putting mini towers. Of course, they're supposed to be like tiny little watchtowers on the outside of the courtyard, just to go ahead and make sure that everything's running smoothly. The walls, of course, are going to be put up around the foundation itself, just so that way I can go ahead and keep it as an entire building as a whole, instead of having each and every single section separated. But the thing is that I do have a lot of work on the exterior as I do on the interior. It's going to take a while. But in all honesty, I think that the project is running very smoothly. I think that everything is going along perfectly fine. Of course, I do have issues that still need to be worked on. Um, I want to go ahead and finish that wall, the exterior wall. I want to go ahead and finish the foundation wall. And I would actually like to decorate the walls around the tower. I'd actually like to make it look like it was put a lot of time into with structure stability and stuff like that. Of course, you saw the center. It's obviously not going to be standing by itself on that tiny little pillar down the center. But, of course, I have a lot of work that needs to be done to it. Um, and, of course, I have a lot of work around the surrounding area. Of course, you can realize that a lot of the area has been flattened, a lot of the snow has been removed, and stuff like that. I've actually been having issues with the weather, finally fixed that through an update. But everything right now is actually running perfectly fine. I'm actually making pretty good progress on this right now. Like I said, I'm already filling in the cells. I'm already working on the cells themselves, and I should be done with this in a very short amount of time. Again, I do apologize that I have been very absent lately, and I do apologize that, of course, things haven't been working out very well for me lately, but it happens. But, anyways, I do hope you like this update. I am happy that I get to go ahead and stay connected, basically, to everyone as a whole. And I am actually very happy for the fact that I can talk to you guys for the um I'm actually happy because, school is not the big issue. The big issue is I've been stressed out to the max lately because of everything that's been going on. Um work has gotten a little bit more rough, especially because of everything going on and because of the fact that school has started back up. So it's it's crazy. That's all that I can really say. It's very crazy. It's very, very, very tiring, but the mask does not help, especially because I have asthma. I've been getting a little bit more tired. My memory has been slipping. I'm not getting enough oxygen like I should, but at the same time, it's our company policy that we need to keep those on. So there's nothing much I can do about it. I just have to push through and, of course, hope for the best. But like I said, anyways, I am making good progress on this project, and as soon as I can get everything else settled in, I'll go ahead and actually do a live stream of me working on the structure as it is. Or I could just go ahead and do another update video like this one. But until then, that is going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. Have any comments, questions, or advice that you'd like to give me, please leave it down in the comment section down below, and I'll be able to go ahead and look at it. If you want to go ahead and see more edited videos like this, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and you'll be notified every single time I'm uploading a video or doing a live stream. I'm also going to be leaving a link of my Twitch and my Facebook account into the description down below so that you guys are updated with information and more content. Again, thank you for watching, and as always, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.